Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 6th of February, 2024. Just doing a real estate tap in with you for today. So, each day this week, I'm going to give like one or two reasons why people should look at the real estate note look at real estate notes as an investment opportunity. Um, so, back in 2005 to 2009, we overbuilt homes. There were like over 1 million homes built in that 4-year period. And because of that, since that time, there hasn't been a lot of homes being built. So we're kind of undersupplied at this particular moment. And this is what's really causing the demand, housing demand and supply, quote unquote, shortage. I don't think it's really a shortage, but the fact is that we didn't continue to build, and there's a lot of properties that are just unaffordable that are not being sold right now. So, with that being said, some of those may come to market. There may be opportunities where you can pick those up and create seller financing, create notes out of them to create home ownership, because they're unaffordable, and at some point, these builders and developers are going to have to do something with them. If those, construction loans and things like that go back to the bank, they'll come on the market as non-performing loans. So just that supply demand right now, as a real estate note investor, if the person that you create the financing for lives in the property and pays, great, but you're also protected in worst case scenario because you'll get the property back. And then right now, with the quote unquote shortage of homes, or not enough homes being built over the the last like 10 years, somebody is going to want to live in that property. So you can always create another note if the buyer that's in the property has any problems. You can get the property back. A lot of times you can get the property back without foreclosing on it or going through that process. And there's going to be someone, because of the lack of building that has happened over the last 10 years, that's going to want to live in that particular property. And you just have to make sure that that they can pay a rate, or make a monthly payment that makes sense for them and makes sense for you and your investment. So that's one reason. The second reason is the interest rate. The interest rate environment that we're in right now obviously is up. It has kind of doubled or tripled since the pandemic. And what that is forcing banks to do is liquidate their non-performing loans and some other loans that they have on the books, to create liquidity, just to kind of get away from some of the toxic assets that they have on their books. So that stuff is coming to market right now. So there's going to be inventory over the next year, 18 months, probably 2 years, as these banks continue to offload their bad loans. And especially when it comes to the regional banks, small community type banks, a lot of them are really suffering. So some of the larger banks are probably going to have to take on those banks, and some of the assets that they have, they're not going to want. So they're going to hit the secondary market. So there's going to be plenty of inventory, in this space. So that's just two reasons why the opportunity in real estate is in real estate notes. No matter, what you do, if you're already investing and you have rental portfolio, or you're a fix and flipper, you want to look at the opportunity that's in real estate notes. If you are someone that has a money market account, some type of retirement account, and you'd like it to get a higher rate of return, do it more safely and securely, you're going to want to look at, real estate notes, just for, those two reasons that I gave you, just for the market that we're in, the time frame that we're in right now, and the opportunities that are out there. So, I'll give more reasons as the week goes on, but just wanted to check in with you and give you two reasons why it looks good for real estate notes. And also, As more properties come on the market, that's going to increase demand. It's going to keep, most likely, the prices of real estate, stable. You're probably not going to see a big downturn in the market just yet. That'll happen if there is some type of major layoff and things like that happens, but you'll start to see more properties come on the market because of the interest rate environment that we're in as well. And at some point this year, the Fed will probably cut the rates, so that'll bring mortgage rates down somewhere, in the high fives to low sixes. That's probably where we'll end up at, at some point this year. And that'll, encourage people to buy and to sell. So that'll, keep the prices most likely stable. And, owning a note is good when you have a stable property value, because you don't want the value of the property to go down. But even if it was to go down with real estate notes, because you're purchasing them at a discount, you can withstand somewhat of a downturn in a market because of that discount that's already built into your purchase. So I actually threw in a third reason. So there's 3 reasons, and like I said, throughout the week we'll talk about others. But if you don't know about real estate notes, or heard about it, haven't really looked into it, now's the time to look into it. You can go to my YouTube channel, Abundant Capital Group. There's a bunch of videos on there. Take a look, see if it piques your interest, and if you want to talk further, just make a comment, and we can talk. And if you're not in the market right now to invest, but you know somebody that is, please share the video. Please like it and share it. I really appreciate that. All right, everyone, have a good day. Be back later on tonight. Probably going to be a little bit earlier than normal. We usually do about 8:15, but I'm probably going to jump in around 7:15 and just do talk about notes for a short period of time and review a deal. I did it and I posted it on the YouTube channel yesterday, but I just may review it. If anybody wants to jump on and take a look at that, you can catch me tonight about 7:15 p.m. and we'll just talk about notes. All right, have a great one.